Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Well, they came, we saw, they kicked our ass. They are the Fadeaways. If you've been following this channel for a while, then you know that all Japanese bands are a huge fave of mine. And whenever we get the chance to see them, it's like an absolute thrill. When I went to Japan last year, I got to see the Fadeaways live for the first time, which is great because I've been into them and have got their records and stuff, but had never been able to see them. But when I was there, I got to see them twice, which was awesome. And the second time, they dressed up as Teen Generate and played a bunch of Teen Generate covers at the Halloween Ball, which was amazing. Like, it was so funny, man. They nailed it. It was so good. It was just cool to hear those songs play with such passion, you know? Now, the Japanese garage rock scene is awesome and it seems to have a really good connection with Melbourne. Every time these bands come to Australia and they come to Melbourne, they sell out the tote. Like, they pack it. And last night was no different. The Fadeaways came and they rocked. They played for like, I don't know, it seemed like they played a really short set, but it was like 45 minutes or something. But I don't know, maybe it was shorter, but they just packed a lot in and they were just high energy garage punk rock and roll. And it was awesome. Like, it really was. And they had the biggest crowd of the entire night. It was just wild. They were also celebrating the release of this record, which is called Pretty Wild. It is their Australian tour LP released by Cheer Squad Records. Now, let's have a look at this. Awesome. I love the blue cover art there, which also matches the vinyl. There's no insert or anything like that. It's just, this is what you get. But let's have a look at this vinyl because I love this color. Like, this is teal. Like, look at that color. That is so good. I really, really like this. And of course, the first thing I did when I woke up this morning was put it on, and it sounds awesome. It's a nice collection of tunes, all put together for us Aussies, and it's really, really good. Like, there is the back cover there, so you can see that and see the track listing and stuff. You've got originals on one side and covers on the other, including their classic version of Levitation, which, if you have not heard, you need to do so. So it's wild, man. But the whole record is just killer. Like, it really is. Like, all the songs on here are great. And 8 tracks, so it's not too long. Really high energy band. Last night's show was just off the wall. Like, it was really good to see how excited they were to be here in Melbourne and just rock it. It was an awesome night. They just smashed through a bunch of covers and some originals, and the place just went wild for them, man, and rightly so because they're good. If you've missed my other Fadeaways videos, here's the other records I have. I'll go through them quickly. If you want a bigger look at these records, you can go back further to one of the Japanese shows that I've done, and you will actually see these all in detail. But I've got this record here, which I also had on sale last night, by the way. Then there's this one, which is basically a bunch of covers, as they've gone through their record collection. I just get the feeling, like, seriously, like, how these guys have found out about all these records blows my mind. I mean, obviously, they're pretty well connected with the likes of, Bruce Milne, who ran All Go-Go. They've got Frank, is a good friend of them, who ran Waterfront. There's just a bunch of dudes that really, are clued in on Aussie music and have introduced them, I guess, to the Fadeaways because their knowledge of all this Aussie stuff is great. Either that, or they've just bought this and, worshipped it, which is just incredible. Like, listening to the Fadeaways is like listening to this. Like, seriously. It's awesome. These guys just play really authentic sounding garage punk rock and roll, and they do it so well. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is like their favorite record, because it's fantastic. I mean, if you don't know this, by the way, this is the Australian version of the Nugget series, which has just got fantastic songs the whole way through. Everything from the Masters, Apprentices, the Purple Hearts, Missing Links, Lost Souls, The Mood, the Bee Gees even, the Decoys, the Insect, etc., etc. It goes on and on. Cherokees, the Loved Ones, whatever. It is just such a great comp, and if you can find this, I highly recommend picking it up. Apparently, this is really, really hard to get. And I bought it from JB Hi-Fi for like $30 or something, $40 in discount bin, but it's numbered there, and you can see it there. The number is there, 975 of 1,000. And yeah, it's an essential record. You know, if you can find it, yeah, pick it up and love it. So other records I've got by the Fadeaways, you would have noticed from the previous shows, is this awesome 8-inch record of them doing levitation and a question of temperature. Really cool. Picked that up in Japan. Picked all these up in Japan, actually. Kicks and Chicks. The split with the Rebels, which is great. Like, and She Explosive Oh My Mind with Louie Louie on the flip side. One Way Street and Leaving Here, and Bad Dreams and Don't Tread on Me. And yeah, this is their new one. Get it now from Cheer Squad Records and Tapes. It says that they pressed 100 of the teal, so if you want to jump on to Cheer Squad Records, if you want to pick up a copy of the teal coloured vinyl, it is there on their website on Cheer Squad Records. Only 100, so I don't know how many went to Japan. But yeah, pretty wild. Well, I'm going to leave now with a video that I filmed last night, which is the Fadeaways with Kim Salmon doing Psychotic Reaction, the old song by the Count 5. This is already on YouTube. Somebody else has filmed this, so, you know, you can stop it now if you don't really want to watch this version. But this is me filming it from where I was standing. I didn't want to get up too close, but the sound is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this one. So yeah, thank you so much, Toshi, for bringing the Fadeaways to Australia. It was awesome. Such a great night. If you get the chance to see them in whatever city you are in around the world, do yourself a favor. The Fadeaways, easily one of the greatest garage punk rock and roll bands going today. And that's high praise because, you know, there's a lot of bands doing it and a lot of great bands doing it. And a lot of great bands doing it really freaking awesome. So, yeah. But the Fadeaways, man, check them out. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Go out and buy some records, and also go out and search out all the records that these guys cover because, yeah, they've got their finger on the pulse. They know what's cool. They know what's up. They know what's hip. It's all good times, no hassles. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.